Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Miss Seashell here. Want to welcome you on this great day. Hope everybody is doing well. I want to come on today to share with you 3 cards that I have created for the hashtag Blooms in May. And each card is totally different and in the style and in the way that I created them. And so I'm excited to share with you how I went about this process. So for my first card, I did something really totally simple. And if you have anything in your stash, like, the stickers and flowers and things like that, you can put this card together relatively quick. So for my first card, I used some Dollar Tree these stickers, and I know many of you have a lot of these stickers, and so they're just easy to use. I love the dimension of them. So this is my first card. Now I didn't use this sticker pack, but it was another sticker pack, and this one I think is just absolutely beautiful. I use this card base using the Paper Studio. They already have the cards and envelopes available, so it was easy. So for my layering process, I just used some pattern paper here in the back. I just kind of sort of did a rough tear of some pattern paper. And then I die cut this honeycomb out. And because I wanted it to look like, like a little fence. And then these were the stickers that that you get, from your sticker pack with the flowers. And I used this, actually, I did use this this sticker here from this one, from this sticker uh, ensemble here. So with the rest, though, was a different pack. So I just wanted to utilize all the flowers that were in there and then just arrange them as if, it was just a little scene where, you're doing your gardening. And I just think that it just turned out absolutely beautiful. I took the little trowel here and then the little fork. I don't know what you call these because I'm not a big gardener, but and then you have the different various pots, and then I hung the little hat here, like it's just hanging on the fence. And I just love how simple and just clean this is. And so for the back, I just used a strip here, that same paper. I just did a little strip on the back, and then you just stamp there. And then for the inside, I used some more of the paper here just for the panel so that you can write your message on. And then I just did a little flag, a little pennant here. So I really, really like the way this turned out. Very beautiful flowers. And then again, here's the envelope. So you already have you're ready to go. So it was really simple. So once you get an idea of what you want to do, you just put it all together and you got a card. And I think that this took me less than 15 minutes to make. So you can do it. You can do it. Get those stickers out there and just start using, what's in your stash. So that's my first card for Blooms in May. So my second card, I'm very excited to share with you the process that I made this card with. This card is using a method called the Concertina uh, type style of card. It's like a fold out, like a pop out card. And I'm just showing you this example I made out of just some black card stock. And just to show you how it's like a trifold, but the way that it flows here makes it what they call the concertina. And that's Concertina. And there are a lot of tutorials out there on how to make these style of cards. But what I used was my Ultimate Pro, the Crafter's Companion. The purple box. And this tool actually is so it's so useful and so easy to help you to make different types of cards. You can make the gatefold and the half fold, the A2s, the A7s, um, and different other style of cards. And so this is what I use to create my next card that I'm going to show you. And so this is just a simple 8.5 by 11. And with the instructions that's provided with this kit, there's actually a USB, a little where you can watch your videos. And Sarah Davis shows you how to put these projects together. And so that's what I did. I followed along, and I was able to create this, which is called the trifold. But once you to get the this wavy part here, this is where you line up your card, and then you just use your little scoring tool, which is provided with the kit here. And then you just make your little wavy line like that. You just emboss it in, and then you just cut it out. And that's how you get that look. So when you do your folding, you're going to do valley and hill. So let me show you what I created. Oh, and I also created the envelope to go with the slimline, this card. So I am excited, guys. This is the card that I created using that style. And I'm going to explain what I did. So let me move this out the way. So with this card, I use my beautiful paper collection here of the Prima, the diamond collection. And I really, really like this pattern paper. It is just so eclectic, and it's just very stylized with the foils, and it just makes for beautiful warm cards. And so when the thing that I think I thought about my process was I want to use up my 12 by 12 sheets of pattern papers. And I have a lot. And I was like, well, what better way can I use these papers, these size of papers? And I was like, okay, let's just make a card with these. So they show you how to do it again on the using with the video with the tutorial. But this is an 8.5 by 11 size. But you can use the 12 by 12 and break it down to the size that you need. But let's just take a look at what I did here. I used these gems, and sorry for the glare, but I used these gems here to represent my blooms, my flowers. And this was a sticker. These little stickers, these adhesive stickers came from Hobby Lobby with the little bumblebee. And I just love them. And then I die cut these butterflies out of some gold metallic cardstock. And so my sentiment here, it reads, and I know it's kind of hard to see that, so let me open it up all the way. And these were the cutouts in the paper collection here. But what this says is, being underestimated is one of the biggest competitive advantages you can have. Make your mark, and then when you fold it back over this way, it says, try to embrace it. So I wanted this to, be a strong message to us as people to really just make your mark, do you, be yourself, love yourself. And I think that this is just a representative of this beauty here. I just love this one. This image is just so alluring. And I've used this before in another project where I made some tags. So if you go through my videos, you can find where I use this paper pattern here. But also, now the element of surprise on the back of this card is this. See this image here? It's part of the collection, and all I did was I took my stickles and I just outlined a lot of just the patterns here, just to give it just a, I don't know, just to give it some dimension, some shine, just beautiful. So when you open the card up, it's like this. And then on the back side, it's like this. So there's just beauty all the way around in this type of card. And it just sits up just like this. So you can display this, on your desk, in your spot, wherever. But I think it just makes for a great affirmation for a card. And I just love the way this turned out. And then I made an envelope using that same Ultimate Pro, the Crafter's Companion system. And I used the paper here to make a coordinating envelope. So this is my slimline Concertina card. Just beautiful. So my next card is one that I used the same process, but this is more of a trifold card. And I also made the envelope for it too. This is a little bit more patriotic. And I use the Bo Bunny Celebrating Freedom collection here. And this is just a fun, colorful pack. It just has so many beautiful flowers, themes of, celebrating freedom, let freedom ring. Very patriotic. And then it also gives you some fun patterns, ones that you could probably use for maybe doing some cookout invitations and things like that. So since we got a lot of people in my family who celebrate birthdays in July, I thought that I would make this card for one of my family members. So again, this is the envelope and this is the card. And I really am tickled about this card here because I got a lot of different things going on with it. So I'm going to zoom in on this one so you can get a better look. So this one is what is called the trifold. And this is how it works. So I use that same method using the Concertina, the trifold. But I did it in a different way this time. So I use that same wavy pattern just to mimic on this side. So this folds in like this, and then this folds over like this, and then you just simply tie it together to close the card. And I use this red and white twine, keeping in with the colors. And then the other part that I like that I did, I made a little dangle here. And this is just using some of my twine. I used some of my buttons, my little star buttons, the little red and white. And then this little dangle piece here actually came from a necklace. And I just took it apart and then attached it onto this twine and then this beautiful crinkle ribbon here. And so I just love the way that turned out. So these flowers here, these are the American Craft. That's just these flowers here, and then the Petaloo, the paintables. And you can actually paint these with your alcohol ink markers or your any kind of paints, watercolors, what have you. But I use them just to embellish the edge of that. I did a simple stamping saying happy birthday. And then I'll untie this again, open this up. I stamped here. Here's to celebrating you. And dream big, be yourself, and remember to sparkle. And this was one of the 12 by 12 sheets that was in this paper collection. And that's what I mean by being able to cut down and use this style of card to utilize all of the space of the page. And I, like I said, there's tutorials on how to do this. I'll try to do one in another video at a later date. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I just took stickles and I just highlighted some of the images because I wanted them to stand out. But I also wanted it to give that sparkle. I love it. It's just full of just sparkle, just fun. And then I just left the back like this. And then this card can actually sit up like this as well. So you can display this like that. But again, this is the Trifold Concertina style card. Very, very beautiful. And so I made the envelope also from the paper collection with this using the system. And then I used a piece of the pattern paper just to embellish the inside of the envelope. And I just think that is just absolutely adorable. And so the way that I decided to close this envelope was I made a little slit here, as you can see that. And then when you close it, you just tuck your the label or the flap. Just tuck the flap right in there. And then I just used a little part of the collection, just cut this out, and this can be the address label. And then I just used my stamp to do some little random stars on there. And this fits really nicely inside. But I won't be mailing this as is. When I mail this out, it definitely will be in a bubble wrap because I don't want that to get damaged. But it fits real nice inside this envelope. And there you have it. So 3 beautiful cards using different techniques, using what you have in your stash, and make beautiful, beautiful cards for family and friends. So this is my hashtag Blooms in May. And this is actually at the end of the month here. So I just wanted to be able to get some cards out before the month was over with, and having fun using what's in my stash and creating these beautiful sentimental type of cards. So if you have any questions or any ideas or tips or anything like that, leave them in the comments below. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for supporting me. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Would love to have you part of the crafting little family here that we have here on the YT. And if you are subscribing or existing subscriber, I appreciate your support. Thank you so much. But yeah, make sure that you hit the notification bell so you'll know when another video is coming up, because I am going to be working on more projects. And I look forward to sharing what I make with you in another video soon. So take care, everyone, and have a great day. So see you later. Bye-bye.